is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Super card game video. My name is D-Free. We were fortunate enough, I was in fact, fortunate enough to go over to the ARG event this weekend. I wanted to go ahead and show you guys my deck, some of the other goodies I walked away with, and all that other good stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Subscribe if you are new for more Dragon Ball Super card game content. We gotta switch cameras, so I'll be right back in just a moment, guys. Okay, cool. So we are here on this camera. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to get it set up. My setup is so weird. I can't show you both cameras at once, but I did want to kind of mix in a little bit of face cam. And at the end, we will kind of probably give my review on the event and just kind of the way things went for me personally. Overall, though, I will say that it was cool. I don't really typically get out of the house and do things like that. I don't really go to conventions or, you know, things of that nature. So it was a lot of fun for me. So this is all the stuff I walked away with. We're going to go ahead and show it all off. Now, here's my deck. I'm just going to kind of gloss over it. For the people that kind of know what they're looking at, you know, this will be kind of cool. If you don't, that's kind of why I'm doing it. But if you guys want me to do like a formal explainer for the deck and why I chose to run it the way that I did, there were a lot of different factors. But I ran 4 Cauliflas, 4 Kabbas, and 4 Kales, which she's not with them right now. 4 of these Trunkses. I ran 2 of these Trunkses. We got 2 of the 4 Kales. They got mixed in somewhere. My bad. 2 of these Gotens. There's 3 of the 4 Kales. I'm going to set those aside, but they were... Oh, there's the 4th one. I don't know how they got mixed up. Apparently, I didn't organize them well enough. 4 of these negate attacks. I ran 2 of these Power Overseeing Time Trunks Overwhelm cards. 1 of these when I meant to actually run 3 of those, to be honest, and I'll explain that in the explainer video. Ran 4 of these Miras, really good critical attack unit. We ran 3 of these Mass Saiyans, and I meant to actually run 1, and I got the Mass Saiyan ratios wrong. I meant to run 3 of the other one and 1 of those. 4 of these Time Patrol Chunks, even though he's not... No, 3 of them actually were main decks. 1 of them was side decked. 4 of the Super Combos. 3 of the Haru Attacker Majin. I ran 2 times Judgment Negates, and then finally 4 of the Champas for the Double Strike. So if you guys want to get a formal explainer for things like that, let me know and get this video up to 750 likes. We'll make sure we get that done for you guys, and either way, I'll probably still do it. But as you see, let's get into the real meat and potatoes of what you're looking at. So we got these Espeon, you know, sleeves. These are like the best thing that I picked up because Espeon is awesome. It's my favorite evolution. Let me know in the comments what your favorite is if you guys do care about Pokemon. If not, then kind of just never mind. So something else that we picked up that was really cool. I have a really interesting story about these. These are Shikishi arts. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. They are official arts from Bandai, and basically if we flip these over, there are different series of these. Like there's this series that I'm in now has Ultra Instinct Goku. It's got Broly. It has, you know, this Vegito blue, which looks awesome. I can't really articulate how awesome it looks. We have the Piccolo and Gohan over there looking tight. We got the Vegito, or no, that's Vegeta, right? The Maj Vegeta, excuse me, and the Kefla. So there are a lot of different kinds of these. Like there are ones that have like SS4s and stuff like that, and they're just kind of like card packs. They are really not that big in relation. Like here's a regular like card pack. They're really not that big. You know, about the size of my hand. So a little bit shorter than the size of my hand. So there's an interesting story that comes along with these though, because I wanted to get these, and apparently I was like way out of state, and my card was saying, "Oh, decline." And I'm like, "Bro, did I go broke?" But the timer hit, and I had to go play a game, and I was like, "Yo, hold these for me because I know I have money." But my card was apparently blocking it because I was out of, you know, state or whatever, and I had just, you know, purchased in state. It was weird. But long story short, I wanted to actually buy a box of these. I think the box had like 15 of them. But while I was away, by the time I got back when my round ended, my match ended, which I went 3-1, 3 wins, 1 loss before I left. I just kind of left, which I'll talk about in the end of the video. But by the time my match ended, right, we got in a position where this guy was there. He was literally buying everything. He bought like 3 of these, and they had every single evolution, by the way. He got some card fight Vanguard stuff, a box of these, actually a box and a half of these. And these, when I got up there, I was so lucky. They were the final 6 that they had. That man literally sat there and spent $700 on memorabilia. And I'm not knocking anybody's hustle or love for anything, but I was so fortunate that they held those for me. I asked them to, and they stuck by it, so that's pretty awesome. So we got another one of these Crossworlds boxes. Now, the interesting thing about this box is that it's kind of like, I don't know. And in line with the issue with my card, my friend was right behind me and he actually made a purchase and he bought one of these boxes. And funny thing, his box would have been my box had I not had that issue. And he pulled the SS4 Goku, the rarest card in this set. He's dropped down in value to about $50. So I kind of think this box doesn't have anything in it anymore because those are so rare. They're like one in a case, which is however many boxes. So assuming that, you know, mine is in the same one, this is honestly probably not going to have anything in it. Maybe a special rare, but that's it. So I have one of these. We also have some tournament packs. So these are the ones that you get for playing in tournaments. If you have a local card shop, you should be able to get some of these. These ones are no longer going to be given out. This is Tournament Pack 2. This is Tournament Pack 3 with the new Fu, some Overrealm cards and stuff like that. So these should be available, but I picked up 8 of these by playing in the tournament. So that's pretty awesome. And here are some other random packs that I honestly just had in the desk that I wanted to show off because I'm building up apparently a pack archive, and I'll be able to do like a really massive. I kind of want to stream it. I think Tyler did it, Nano, but I kind of want to stream some pack openings. So let me know if you guys want to see that. But this is the very, very first set that came back out like in what, August, July of last year. Very, very first set of Dragon Ball Super card game cards. This is set 2, Union Force, and of course Crossworlds, the box that I just showed you, is set 3. So I kind of want to stream those, and these came from a draft box actually, which is one of these bad boys. You know, I'm not really going to open this up because it doesn't have anything in it, and I don't have the sleeve on it anymore. But basically that comes with a bunch of packs and one copy of a leader. There's 4 different leaders, and there's about to be a new one of those, so I'm definitely going to be unboxing the new draft box that is coming as well, and all that other good stuff. So for the final little piece of, you know, cool stuff that we got, well, the final couple of things. I actually got these ice sleeves. You guys can't see these. Apparently it's not focusing right. They're Eyes Wallenstein from Don Machi. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I've been playing that game a lot on the channel. If you haven't seen it, make sure you check those videos out. Shameless plug, I know. Let me show you guys the mats, though. So this is a cloth mat. Now, these are play mats, of course. Again, 100% cloth. It feels amazing. Such awesome material. ARG Circuit Series mat right here. You can see it. They're going to have that logo on all of these mats, actually. I have 2 cloth mats and 2 rubber mats to show you. This one is actually a 2-player size mat. It folds all the way out, which I don't have the space here or the camera to be able to do that, but I'm just going to flip it over because, again, it unfolds. It's a 2-player mat. Here's the back side. You see Goku right there, SS Blue, and we have the Beerus on the back side. That is awesome to me. This art looks awesome. It's a black mat, and like I said, it just feels really, really nice. I really enjoyed it, especially because I have, honestly, maybe like 15 different types of mats, maybe 20. And I don't know what it is. I just have an issue with collecting mats. I don't know. I like to kind of show off. And my big boy at the bottom, that's what I really want to show off. Wait till you get to the final mat. And I just kind of collect them, right? So these are pretty cool. And it's different for me because these are my first couple. Yes, this one is a cloth mat as well. These are my first couple of cloth mats. So definitely going to take care of these. And this one right here, that one that I just showed you costs like 50 bucks or whatever. It's kind of expensive, I know, but that's just kind of how things are with card games and collectibles type things. But that one was for sale. This one actually was for participating in the actual tournament, for signing up for the regionals, Dragon Ball Super card game in San Jose. So if you guys were there, you know, I feel like I kind of spotted some people I know. I'm not going to say any names, but since I don't do enough face cam, it's easy for me to kind of blend in, and that's why I don't do as much face cam. But this one is nice. It's just got the Crossworlds cards art. These are all arts from cards that are in this. Like if you see the bottom corner here, there's this Vegito right here. That's his art back there on the mat. You know, things of that nature. And another one of those cloth mats. It's super thin, and you need to take very good care of it because apparently at some point I did something and mine is starting to split a little bit right here. I can't really, it's kind of just like right there, you know. It's kind of annoying because it doesn't have that hemming around the edges, so you got to take very good care of these. On this side, we have Ape, Goku, and we have Bardock as well. So I really, really did love this, but I kind of wish, because I'm so used to the rubber mats, that I got a rubber mat. But I will say, I play the event on this mat, and it feels so nice. Like, just the way that you play your cards, just playing the cards, they don't, you know, get stuck or anything like that. Doesn't feel like there's any friction. It just feels nice, and I'm playing with these cards. This is a $40 card, if you didn't know. She fluctuates, but she hangs around 30 plus. Kale's very, very expensive. The deck I showed is actually, honestly, pretty expensive. So let's move on to the next mat. Now, this is another regionals mat. This is an older one. It's a rubber mat. We're getting into our rubber mats. I'm not going to show what's under. No, some people already know what that is. And if you follow me on Twitter, which if you don't, link is down below in the description. I already showed you what this mat was underneath this. But this one's a cool mat. It has Gotenks, the draft box. So the draft box I was talking about, how it has like, you know, leaders in it. This guy's a leader in that box. This guy's a leader in that box. The Vegito is not. He's from the regular set. This Goku, I think, is from the regular set. I don't know. The Gohan for sure is on the far right. This is just another one of those mats that you play on, like I said, more of the thicker, sturdier rubber. These actually are cheaper. Like, they're solid like 15 to 20 bucks cheaper than the cloth mats if you get these. Like, there was a rubber version of the one I just showed, the red one with the Vegito blue. And I kind of feel like I should have got that. But that's just me. But all in all, this is an older one from an older regionals. They were selling all of them, to be honest. Oh, excuse me, and I didn't have this one, so I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. And for the final one, the big boy, we got this SS3 Goku freaking mat. This thing is so amazingly beautiful. Like, my video is probably not even showing how beautiful it really, truly, and honestly is. I love the hemming around the edges, the black hem. That's awesome. I love the material. I love how thick it is. It's just a standard rubber mat, but it really, really looks nice. So this mat, they only had 8 of them. They only had 8 of them. You had to participate in an 8-person pod, and the winner picks this mat up. So this mat was really, really hard to come by, and I don't know if in the future they will, you know, put more out in circulation, but I'm going to love this. I'm going to cherish it. I'm going to take it to my locals every week and show it off. But I was just so excited and so happy to walk away with this mat, and this is honestly like the main thing. I'm super proud of this. This and the arts, to be honest. Like, I'm super excited for the arts too, and I don't really care so much about the packs, to be honest, because packs are packs. I've opened up probably hundreds of them by now. I care more about like the stuff I haven't opened, like these art packs and this mat. So let's go ahead and switch back over to the main camera. So we are back over here, and you might notice that my setup has changed just a little bit. So really, I think that I had a lot of fun. In fact, I know I had a lot of fun, but it just kind of felt like, you know, it was so intense. There was so many players. There was literally 500 players there at one time. They said that the starting, you know, amount of people, not the people that signed up, but they literally had 500 players there. It was like, okay, one stressful match. Okay, cool, we're good. You know, 15-minute break or whatever. Another stressful match. I'm like, okay. And then my girl's at the mall, you know, she's waiting on me, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be here all day. So I just kind of like dipped, but you know, it was still a lot of fun. It was the first time I've been to something like that. I didn't really have the endurance for an event like that. So hopefully in the future, you know, I can, you know, do more stuff like that and participate in more stuff like that. And if you guys do play, you know, interact with you guys as well, because I really did have a lot of fun, but it just wasn't for me in particular for the first time. You know, it was kind of overwhelming. I've gone to like shop tournaments and stuff like that, but for like an actual like regionals, right? Some of you guys are very, very into like card games, whether it's Dragon Ball, Pokemon, things of that nature. So you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and how just lengthy it can be, you know, just from a standpoint of, you know, being a first timer. And I can say that I had a lot of fun too, because another thing that made it really fun for me was going with people that were from my local shop. A lot of people actually did go, and that made it a lot more fun for me in particular. Also, getting that mat, look at that Goku mat, baby. He's fire. That made it all perfect. It was also very hot, right? And it was I don't know, it was kind of air conditioned inside, but after like a little bit of time, it got really like sweaty. I don't know if it was like body heat, kind of just like sticky, kind of, you know what I'm saying? And also that was another thing I didn't really have a lot that I really liked about it. Now, I had a very legitimate chance, because it was a 2-day event. I had a very legitimate chance of going from the first day to the second day and participating in the event further, because I was 3-1. And all I had to do was just win my next like 5 matches. Yeah, I had to win 5 matches in a row, which is actually a pretty daunting task, right? But I could have done it. It was possible. And I would have been in the final 32 and possibly been in the running to win it all the following day. And this all took place on Saturday, by the way, in San Jose, if I didn't mention that, for the ARG Dragon Ball Super Card Game Regionals. And, you know, I just was like, you know what it is there was one leader, Mecha Frieza leader. Everybody was running him. I was personally running Masked Saiyan with my deck. I didn't really mention that earlier, so if you see anybody in the comments, I didn't mention that. Let them know. But I ran the Masked Saiyan leader. He's not super common, but that deck was honestly designed to play against the Mecha Frieza matchup, but I just got tired of it. I won 2 matchups. And then the following one, the one that I lost, was because of the fact that I played one deck Mecha Frieza over and over and over. And the final time, excuse me, when I played that deck, when I actually got those losses, or that loss, because they were best of 3, my deck was like, yeah, we're not going to give you anything you need. Oh, man, I was like, damn, bro, I'm shook. So, I don't know. Like I said, just had a lot of fun. My first time doing a video like this, too. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Nonetheless, subscribe if you're new as well. And like I said, if you guys do want to see that deck list and me going into why I chose the cards that I did, I've done things like that before. We can go ahead and get that done for you guys. So, have an awesome day and take it easy. Bye.